been a major difference to the way they've looked forward tonight. So what sort of danger do they possess now as far as other teams are concerned in the finals?
Well, I think they've got, you know, they've got different looks up forward. So De Goey's certainly a dangerous forward if he can play deep. Yes, he hasn't played much footy, so maybe that's the safest position, but he's so dangerous. And as we've mentioned, he just takes a different matchup. So that allows Mason Cox to get up the ground on a smaller opponent and have the influence that he's had in the game tonight.
Thomas crafts one to the square. Myercheck. Ballard. Good job that time. Minute 30 left. Still the earnest pursuit of the footy.
There's some tired players out there now. It's been a slog.
Oh, Myercheck knocked away, denied access that time, but he gets a second chance. And he couldn't quite get the angles right. So the Pies safely into the finals. And who knows? I mean, it's been just the strangest year in so many ways, but it could be the most electric of final series.
But you're a bold man if you try to predict things in 2020. We've seen so many results just so far from what we expected them to be. If they can find their best form, and we've seen Mason Cox play himself into the finals mix. He's going to be on the final stage now. A couple of years ago, he tore one apart. Can he do it again? Can they get his confidence up? Makes such a difference to this team if they've got a functioning forward line.
Great facial expression from Hugh Greenwood. Can't believe it's gone against him. And the players are crawling to the line here now. It's been an exhausting match. Difficult to handle the footy. Great combat for most of the night. The Pies are going to end up in front. The Suns again have shown what promise they have. Hopefully the years ahead and not too far into the future, it'll be the Suns competing for the finals as well. Corbett to the wing. High ball. Roughhead doing what he had to do, as Collingwood have done for much of the night.
Hey, Rushford. Thanks, Sam. Collingwood. Centimetre break.
Not to be for the Suns. The siren sounds, and Collingwood have shown us that they've got the stars to be dangerous in the finals. They get the win they needed. They'll take on Port Adelaide and get ready to do battle with the best teams in the comp, and we can't wait.
Yeah, and they were challenged tonight, which you want leading into finals. You've got a big game next week. You don't necessarily want a really easy game, so they were challenged. They've got some improvement in their game. Still, the clearances and the ground ball gets were down, but they found a way and they were clean in a game that was a bit dewy, wasn't it? So the class really shone through. And that man there, Mason Cox, probably had his best game for the year. He was really instrumental. He was
terrific, I thought. Look, every team has injuries at this time of year, but look at what happens when you bring two classy players back in. Treloar and De Goey, perhaps the two best for Collingwood, and I think Alistair Lynch has tracked down Jordan De Goey.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Geordie.